This machine's working at a pressure of about 350 on the discharge side. If you notice here, all the wires here, they're in pretty bad shape. The actual disconnect area is melted. When you touch it, it actually feels like it's boiling. You can barely touch this unit. Now, this customer here, they're actually changing their own capacitors once per year. That's how bad it is. Now, if you notice, somebody replaced this fan motor here about maybe 3 or 4 years ago. The problem is, do you see how far low the fan blade is? The blade's about 4 inches below the shroud. When you install these fan blades, you're supposed to raise the fan blade at least near the shroud area to get all that hot air coming from the unit. This is a big part of their problem, this fan blade right there. I mean, it is still removing heat. You can still feel the heat coming out, but since that fan blade is about 4 inches below the shroud, this machine is going to work on a much higher head pressure. Especially on an older unit, you want to give this unit all the help that it can get. If there's a screw on the end of the shaft, all you got to do is loosen it and raise up the fan blade up a few inches. But what happened was, when they replaced this fan motor, the actual fan motor is actually kind of long, so you're kind of losing a little bit of play here with this fan motor. The original fan motor was probably a little shorter, so you could raise up the blade a little bit closer to the shroud. So when you replace these fan motors, you want to try to get a fan motor that is pretty much the same size as the original, so that way the actual blade comes as close as it can to the actual shroud. Alright, thanks for watching the video.